Yeah, it's right there.
This one right here? Oh. Looks like nobody's there. This one right here?
Yeah, no one is there. There's probably, it's at 30, so they have 5 minutes. I wanted to announce Noah and I finally put an offer on a house. Good afternoon, evening, whatever, it's evening here. I'm on my way to the house because we're having our 5th of 6 inspections today. Hopefully we don't end up needing more than 6 inspections. We just had the pest inspection earlier this afternoon and it came back good. No pests. Thank goodness, because a lot of the reports haven't been coming back great. And then this one that I'm on my way to right now is the structural engineer. So there's a 4th bedroom above the garage that was added on not too long ago, just to, they kind of threw it up there to make it sell as a 4 bedroom and to give it more like livable square footage. But whoever did it did a really, really bad job. Noah and I already have ideas.
Take the exit.
Into making this 4th.
In 3/4 of a mile.
We had planned that we wanted to make this because it's like a nice big open room. It's the size of like a 2.5 car garage about. So we want to make that into a nice big master suite with like a walk-in closet and a nice bathroom, because as of right now, there's 4 bathrooms up.
In half a mile.
There's 4 bedrooms upstairs with 1 full bath, and so mom and dad probably don't want to share a bathroom with like 3 or more kids possibly. So that would just like add value and be nice. But the structural engineer is going to tell us basically like hopefully how much work is going to need done to actually make it safe, because as of right now it's a big fire hazard because there's no firewall between the garage and the living space above it, and all of the electrical work will probably need redone, because in the listing it said new electrical, but all the new electrical was done by like a friend or themselves, and they also didn't know what they were doing. So it's all of the electrical work in the house basically at this point is a big fire hazard. So we're going to have to get an estimate on how much all the electrical work is going to cost. Actually, I want to say that's another inspection that I didn't mention. So there might be 7 inspections. Anyways, it's just going to be like bargaining, I guess, on how much we're going to have to pay for the house because of all the repairs that we're going to have to do. Hopefully when I get to the house I will be able to go in and get some footage, because I have yet to be able to film anything in the house, and it would be so nice to give you like a little peek at what the house looks like. But unfortunately I think the engineer got there a little bit early and I'm just gonna like have to pay him and leave, so we'll see. It sounds like there's 1 beam that just needs to be bigger and it would have fixed the entire problem. He said that he can't really see without tearing into the walls and like taking things apart, but it sounded like good news. He said just 1 beam, and I also told him like we're not going to be able to fix it right away if it does stay that way when we move in, and he was like, oh, it's fine, like I'm not concerned that the ceiling's going to fall in, because that's what we were worried about. So yeah, to him everything looked good, and I trust him because he was an older guy that reminded me of my grandpa, so it's hard not to trust him. He also, it was funny because he was going around the house pointing things out and being like, that's hillbilly, that's shoddy, they did a terrible job on that, just like things like that, because like even the paint job was like just a rushed and get it done kind of paint job and that kind of stuff. So, but he told us the same thing that the last guy did, where he was like, you got a great location, it's a great house, you just need to fix it up. But these people are like professionals, like they can look and be like, oh, that needs fixed, and then they know how to fix it and they know what to do. We're like, Noah and I, like, we don't necessarily know what needs fixed unless somebody tells us, unless it's just like, oh, this looks bad. and like they're professionals, so they would be able to do it themselves. So to them it looks like nothing, but to us it's like, if it needs fixed, like we're gonna have to hire it out, and then it's gonna cost a lot more. But it's good to hear two people be like, great house, great location, just like needs some work. Yeah, I think that's good news. Hello, I reached out to the lender today and asked them to move forward with the appraisal and all of that kind of stuff, and the realtor sent us this addendum, basically where we're gonna like be negotiating with the seller on like repairs, and we're just asking for like cash so that we can fix those as soon as we move in. But it's close to 25,000 and it doesn't include everything that we wanted. So I did ask her to add a few things, and she said that she thinks it might be asking too much, but it's work that needs done and it's like safety and structural things, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. We're now 10 days out from closing. Yeah, 10 days out from closing day. Just yesterday we heard that like we're all good to go. We still need to wait on the appraisal. We're still waiting on the appraisal, and we're just like gathering a couple of things to send to the lender, and then yeah, we're pretty much good to go. But we had a bunch of issues with our lender. It's all taken care of now. So how many days out are we from closing? I think 5 days.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's the update. We're 5 days out from closing.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
We're not pregnant.
No.
Not yet. Or not yet.
Yeah.
The screen's over here, but
I
you're
know.
here.
I don't even know where to begin. We're about 24 hours out from closing. We had to, last time I like updated you, we had to like extend things. Now we might have to extend things again, because yesterday everything was finalized, we were good to close, we got scheduled for tomorrow, and then late last night we found out that the title company made a huge mistake and accidentally sent our lender our inspection, and then they went back on the appraisal, changed the whole appraisal, and now they're like changing a whole bunch of stuff. They want like all kinds of money left into escrow, just like a huge freaking mess. And so now we have to switch banks probably and get like a whole new lender, start the whole process over again. Not like the whole process in terms of like putting another offer in, but like get like approval and like send all kinds of documents to a new lender, get a new interest rate, which is going to be like 2% higher. It's just like a huge mess. Technically we haven't like said that we're not going to close tomorrow, because we do need to talk to the bank president and let them know that like we've just been having like, it's been like a nightmare from the start. So I don't know, we're gonna see what they can do. And also the title company understands that they made a huge mistake, so they said that they would like discount our closing costs, but like in our offer we're not even paying the closing costs, the seller is. So it's just like, I don't know, this has been the most stressful thing ever. And I have people scheduled to come in like a week after closing. I have contractors scheduled to come to do work, and I'm gonna have to cancel all of those and possibly move the movers back as well. This is awful.